I'm going to be doing a DIY fall collab with Southern Charm, and this is a Monogram fall DIY. It's a wreath, and you'll see my last name is Powell, P, so I'll be using that wooden monogram you see there, and I'll also be using this grapevine wreath that I found Walmart, and it was like for like $4 and change, and it was really inexpensive, and I just like that really earthy look to this wreath. So I bought some acrylic paints, as you can see, in those 3 colors for 97 cents at Walmart, and my base color for my monogram will be this red barn color, and I'll show you what that looks like inside. And these range from 97 cents each bottle, and it is a matte acrylic paint. So let's get started. I have these flowers, fake flowers from Dollar Tree, and they were all $1, so that's really inexpensive and amazing. And those are the 3 colors I'll be using. These really cute fall colors. I like these flowers, so that's what I'll be using. And I'll be using these leaves. They're also $1, and I'll just be snipping them off and incorporating them into this wreath. And I got these little sponge brushes for $1.30 at Hobby Lobby for my acrylic paint. So I'm gonna start painting my monogram with this red barn color. And the sponge brush is really cool to use and quick. This paint takes like 20 minutes to dry. If you're using a fan, it would probably dry 10 minutes if you're in a rush. So yeah, that's really awesome about that. And you can add more and fill in the corners and creases with this as well. So I'm snipping off the ends of these flowers, and I broke my scissors doing this because underneath the plastic is wire, so beware. And I just realized I can just pluck the base of the flower off the stem. So now what I've done here is basically laid out where I want everything to go. I suggest you do that first as you're heating up your glue gun. And that glue gun was $2.97 at Walmart, and the glue sticks were like 97 cents, so very affordable, guys. So just go ahead and turn your flowers upside down, or like underneath the base part, and that's where you want that hot glue to go. Yes, and you're just gonna place that in the place where you want it to go, where you've laid it out already like I have done. And I suggest you do that because it just makes it easier, and you just know how things are gonna look. And in some point in this video, you see green leaves in the center of that grapevine wreath. I'll be incorporating those leaves along the outer edges of the wreath, so it'll make it more lush and flush looking, I guess, and just add a little more pop of color in there. And please be careful with this glue. I have burnt myself like 3 times, and it's really not fun, so I would be careful with your fingers. And make sure you press down the flowers to make sure they're secure. And just keep on going. Get happy with this glue. Fall is coming, and I'm so ready for this. So these are like decor pumpkin looking thingies, and they're really small. And I'm just going to incorporate those along the sides of the wreath, probably right on top of the flowers, so it almost looks 3D. And these colors are I think are very appropriate for this. Love it. And they stick on really easy, even better than the flowers do. So now I'm using these grape looking stems, and I'm just going to snip them off, or you can just pluck them off. And I'm going to stick them along the sides of the flower. So I'm going to go actually in the inside of the wreath circle part, and I'm just going to add those. And I'm just putting the hot glue on the stem part and sliding them in, and they'll really attach to the grapevines that are in this wreath. So it's really easy. And if you notice, these vines have like a gold glittery thing to it, so I like that texture and just difference in texture to really make it pizzazzy. yeah, I've kind of brought it closer so you can actually see where I'm placing the glue, and you can see that pretty glitter on those babies. And those were also $1 at Dollar Tree. So yes, for Dollar Tree, they were really doing it. So here's that paint, the Harvest Orange, and I'm going to be using that in the white paint on my Monogram. Also very fall-like colors, and these are also again 97 cents at Walmart. So that's dry. I thought the sponge would make circles, but it didn't look great, so that was an epic fail. So I stopped immediately and thought, hey, why not use my fingers? And my fingers worked out perfectly. So I wanted to do a funky polka dot design, and it's really easy. So just use your fingers for this, guys. Or if you have a different type of brush, go with that. And I'm just wiping off some. So yeah, I thought this was really cute and funky, and made it just a little different. So that came out awesome. I would set that to the side and let that dry for another 15 to 20 minutes. And now I'm going back in with those very green looking leaves, and I'm just adding them. I'm making them stick out the sides of this grapevine wreath. And yes, I was on my hands and knees, really making sure I had the angle right. And I guess seeing me will give you an idea of how really low to the ground you have to get if you're not sitting at a table. So I'm just showing you where I'm sticking the leaf right now. And there's my twine. I'm getting ready to tie my Monogram P onto this grapevine wreath. And there's no fancy really way of doing this. I just cut a piece and wrapped it around, simple loops, and tied it. And just cut off any extra parts that are hanging there. And I also tied it to the top part of the wreath as well to keep it very secure, so it doesn't slide or glide around. So it's very tight. And me being a little crazy and anal, it doesn't really matter. This is your choice. I decided to paint the twine. There's a close-up on that. The base color. Yeah, you don't have to do that. That's just really crazy. And it's not necessary. I'm just being crazy. So I just think that it looks better to me. But that's just optional. You don't have to do that. So yes, this actually was the part that was tricky. I decided to go for the mesh orangey gold looking ribbon, and I just wrapped the top part of the wreath. So, and I used the hot glue to keep everything together, and making that ribbon was really difficult, guys. I don't know, maybe I need to take a ribbon making class, but it was just really hard. So I suggest you, like I did, make your ribbon. And I think maybe it's because maybe the material was making it difficult for me. I don't know, but that's what I did. I just formed it, and I put the base part of the ribbon part onto the mesh, and I just glued it on. And anything that looked out of place, I just cut it off, glued it on, or added more mesh material to make it neat and full. So here's the part where I'm making it neat and full in the middle, so it looks more like a bow. So yeah, that's basically it, guys.
It's not like the very large one. This is a very medium-sized one. Your basic needs are going to be some Mod Podge matte water-based sealer, and I got this at Hobby Lobby for $4.99. And you're going to need a sponge brush or two, and I got these for Hobby Lobby for $1.33. If you want to decorate the lids of your jars, you can use twine, and I got this at Walmart for $3 or $4. And the important part are leaves. I decided to use these thin, already made leaves from Dollar Tree for $1 each. If you're using real leaves, I would wet them and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, because the material should be really thin and slick so the glue can slide onto your jars. And I also got these leaves, which you can just get at Dollar Tree for $1, and you can just cut off the leaves on the stems and use them. So let's get started. I'm actually going to use this twine to decorate the lid part of the mason jars. And I would do that first, honestly. So I'm going to carefully move this over and just tie some twine around the lid area. And I guess I'm going to wrap it around. Let's see, I'll wrap it around about 3 or 4 times. How I move, like I just swipe it down a thin layer extremely fast around the entire thing, and I just flip it this way so I don't get too much of the glue on me. So as it is drying, I take some leaves and I'll turn it the side that's going to be sticking, and I put some more glue on it. And I just start placing them immediately on the mason jars as fast as I can. And don't worry about if there's spaces or something. I like it spaces between the leaves. Just use your fingers to spread out any air bubbles. It's kind of going to be a little tricky to get the hang of it, but you'll find your way. And I would just let that sit and dry, and that's basically it. I'll flip it over carefully to show you. I will be adding more. This is not the finished look, but there's basically it.